What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you...
Hey, how's it going? So this is going to be an insane challenge that I'm going to set myself. It's a double lead strength Gogeta team against the newest strength Rose event. So it's going to be pretty ridiculous, and I'm going to be really relying on these guys, Whis and Vegeta, because they have a high chance of stunning enemies. So that's the strategy I'm going with this. Since I can't seal the SA for Rose, I'm going to have to rely on stunning. So that's kind of how the team looks right now. I did bring some items like, combined with recovery, HP recovery, and also defense or attack increasing items like the Android 8 and the Bulma items. So I'm going to have to collect as much ki as I can here. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to super with Whis or Vegeta every time. So that's going to be kind of a key thing right here. I'm already expecting this to be really hard because I've tried this already a couple times and it's really hard. So I was just curious, like, can this team still beat, the newest Dokkan events? I just want to kind of set myself a little challenge here and see if if this team's able to do that. Fortunately, Piccolo's up first. That's good because it's the tech Goku Black. I'm really hoping that he doesn't super on my Vegito here. Otherwise, I'm pretty much KO'd immediately. That's the tricky part, is like a lot of it's RNG, and I have to conserve items because it's a long-ass battle with this. All right, so you can see the how much and less that he's putting out, because Gogeta only provides a flat 3,000 increase to attack and only has +3 ki. So there's no boost in HP or defense, which is a severe handicap with this type of event. So you can see my HP is only at 109,000. So it's essentially, if I get supered on once at the wrong time with the wrong card, I'm pretty much going to get KO'd immediately. So I hate this rotation right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Ghost Usher, unfortunately. And I'm going to really be relying on Whis here to stun Goku Black. Otherwise, my next setup is going to be kind of messed up. So looks like I might not be able to super with both of the Gogetas here, but I am going to make sure I can super with at least one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough, unfortunately. So yeah, that's that kind of sucks. But hopefully the next rotation will help me out here. And is he gonna stun him? I can't really tell. I guess we'll find out here in a second. All right, 228,000. It's gonna be a long ass battle here. Just slowly getting his HP down. Looks like he wasn't stunned either. So luckily Vegeta's up here. So I'm gonna put him up first because he can reduce 80% of the damage taken for up to 7 turns. And he also has a high chance of stunning. Now it's going to get tricky with this because of the limitation with 7 turns for Vegeta. It's going to last a lot longer than that. So the later it gets, the more it's going to be an issue because he's not going to be able to reduce damage like that anymore. All right, so I really need you to stun here. That way I can conserve my HP a little bit. Let's see, did he? Yep, he got stunned, so that's good. And you can see, I mean, he's putting out only 600,000 in damage when he's typically able to put at least like 1.5 million. So, definitely a handicap with that. But the biggest thing is the limitation in the amount of damage you can take. One, because I don't have any HP boost whatsoever. And number 2, I don't have any defensive boost either. So it's kind of like a really tough scenario. But luckily he was stunned here. So I'm going to super as much as I can with these guys, and I'm hoping that, well, it doesn't really matter because ideally you want the ability to continue stunning the enemy, but it's not really how it works. So unfortunately, this turn with Whis, it's not going to contribute to a stun factor, but I'm just glad I was able to stun him. So I was able to clear this tech battle, so moving on to the next one, which will be the agility one. And this will be a little bit tricky too, because the only tech unit I included on here was the Whis card. Everybody else is a different type, so obviously I'm going to have to put Vegeta up front. That way I can, increase the chance of stunning him right off the bat. That way, the 2 attacks coming from him after that, or 3, aren't gonna, hurt my HP. So let's hope for that to happen. Otherwise, I mean, if I'm taking 7,400 with the damage reduction, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Like, I'd say even Super Saiyan 3 Goku will take like at least 30,000 in damage. So it looks like he was stunned. So I'm telling you, that's the strategy I had to go with this team setup. If I can't stun, I'm pretty much screwed. I don't think I can clear it without the stunning ability. All right, let's see. All right, so he's still stunned, so that's good. Sometimes it only stuns for the immediate turn. Like the next turn after that, like he's back to normal. So that's another RNG based kind of luck factor, I guess. But I'll be able to do Ultra with Piccolo, and then 2 supers coming up with Vegito and Gogeta. So hopefully either an additional attack or critical will hit with these guys. Otherwise, it's just gonna drag out the battle even longer. I mean, I have 2 battles after this one, so I really need to get through like the first 2 as much as as fast as possible. So hopefully that'll happen. All right, slowly getting there, and I've got both of these guys coming up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Whis up front, since he does have type advantage here, and he's got a better he has a higher chance of doing an additional attack. So in case the first stun fails, I've got the opportunity to try for another chance. So I'm just going to leave him up front here. And yeah, just try and get at least a critical or additional attack with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And if everything fails in terms of stunning from Whis, then I'll rely on Vegeta to, potentially stun him. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, I'm taking a lot in damage, so it's definitely tough. Luckily, I didn't get supered. If I did, I'd probably be dead right now. Alright, 330,000, that's fine. Okay, alright, that definitely helps. We'll speed it up a little bit here. Alright, here comes the hard part. And I need Dokkan mode to come up pretty soon. Alright, obviously I'm going to put Vegito up front. And should I use an item here or not? That's the question. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just recover and boost up the attack since I do have type advantage with Vegito. I think I might be able to get Dokkan mode here. If that's the case, then that 25% boost to attack will definitely help. I think I should be okay. Yep. Alright, luckily I've got Dokkan mode with Super Vegito. That's good. And I've got a bunch of counters I'm able to do. Hopefully he doesn't super on me because I want to maximize the amount of damage this round. So let's see what happens. I don't even know what to expect in terms of damage with him on this Dokkan mode, since Gogeta's only providing 3,000 attack boost here. But so far so good. But a lot of it's RNG. So if I get the wrong setup and he decides to super on me, I mean it's instant KO. So I'm not really comfortable right now still. All right, let's keep going. I need a critical with the counter here. All right, good. All right. Definitely shut it off. A pretty decent amount of HP just with Vegito here. So hopefully this guy will contribute to some damage here. Hopefully additional attack or critical at least. All right, at least got the crit, so that's good. All right, so far so good. I've been able to cut out a lot of its HP here, so I really need to conserve items here. I have a decent setup, but if I get supered on, I'm pretty much screwed, and I can't put Whis in the middle, because I want both of those guys to super. So I'm gonna have to go with a gamble here, and that's the thing. Sometimes you have to go for it and risk it, because you can't be overly cautious and run out of items, because later on it's gonna make it a really big struggle against the transcendent version of Rose. So I'm really hoping these guys will be able to finish them off here. Okay, so far so good. Can we make it with this attack? I don't know. Oh, thank God. All right. If that additional attack didn't kick in, I would have been dead. I guarantee I would have been dead. All right, made it to the final battle, and I've got a decent amount of items, fortunately, so let's see how this goes. Let's see. What should I do here? I mean, I would probably take a lot of damage with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So I think the right idea is to just go ahead and use this. Go ahead and try and stun him, and then just hammer him down with supers here. Because Super Vegito and Gogeta have decent damage output. So, let's try and stun him, and then let's get the HP down a little bit for Rose. I'm debating if I was debating on using that item too to further increase damage output, but since he's not attacking, I might as well just conserve that for the next round. But this is definitely the hardest part for sure, and at least I get 2 chances to stun him here. So let's see what happens. Yep, looks like he got stunned, so that's good. That'll help me out next round. Oh man, this is rough. And he's got a lot of HP, so it's going to take quite some time to get it down there. Alright, critical activated, 250k. It's like slowly getting his HP down. It's pretty tough. Alright, let's see. How do we want to do this? I gotta make sure. That's another thing, is you have to make sure, the orb setup is, the key setup's good for the next round. That's kind of why I left the tech key for Whis coming up, Alright, let's see what's up. 184,000, additional attack, critical, but it's not a super, so not that much damage there. Gogeta, what you got? Alright, good. At least a critical. Slowly getting there. Alright, let's see how the setup is. This is going to be tough right here. I think the obvious choice is to put Super Vegeta up front. Now the question is which one to put second, Whis or Vegeta. I'm almost thinking I'm going to put Whis second, because he's got a higher level and additional attacks, so that might be the best way to go about it. Just kind of increase the probability and chances of stunning is going to come in key here. I'm going to go ahead and use that item to decrease his attack and defense, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Android 8 just in case the stunning fails. I need to be able to defend, and I'm not quite sure how much damage Vegeta will take if Rose decides to super on him, so I gotta be a little bit cautious about this, how I go about it. I mean, I do have a decent amount of items left over, so I think the right thing is to just be careful about this particular setup right here. Yeah, I mean, see that, I had a feeling he would, so let's see how this helps. Yeah, I mean, 36,000 right there, so without the defensive Android 8 item, I would have taken like 80,000 in damage, and yeah, I mean, I would have been dead. So it was definitely a good choice. I really need this guy to stun Rose here, otherwise I'm pretty much dead. So let's see. All right, he was able to get stunned, so that's that's a relief. But that was a close one right there. That round I could have been dead. If I didn't use Android 8, which I'm very glad I did, I would have probably been dead. because even though Vegeta would have more than likely survived, Whis would have been pretty much demolished had it not been for, you know, the Android 8 item. All right, we're going to try and hammer him down as much as possible here and just try and get that HP down as much as possible. He is stunned. We ain't got to worry about attacks coming, so come on. Criticals, additional attack. You guys have pretty decent levels for this, so you better do this. No, and none of them decided to do that so far. That's RNG, man, RNG. Okay, so none of them did a critical or additional attack. So this game is trying to make it very difficult for me. I guess the game doesn't want me to beat this. All right. Yeah, I need Whis to stun him. Otherwise, it's going to potentially end my life right now. I want to use an item, but I feel like I need to hold off this round. I need to just have faith in Whis and hope that Piccolo's not going to get supered on. Because even for the tanking ability Piccolo has, if I get supered on, I'm pretty much dead, I think, because I don't have any boost toward defense or HP. So we're going to have to rely on Whis. I mean, really. If not, don't super on me. One of the two. All right, you're up, buddy. All right, 2 chances are better than 1. Come on. All right. Yeah, he got it. That's what's up. All right, 1 HP bar left. Can we do it? Oh, no. He's not stunned. This is what I was telling you about. All right. See, should I go for it and try and KO him, or should I put Vegeta in the middle and try and stun him? I'm really thinking I'm just going to kind of go for it here. I'm going to go ahead and use both items, reduce the damage taken, and I'm going to try and hammer him down with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Gogeta. I'm going to go all out. I'm going to take that chance. I don't have any items, but let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and try and finish this. All right, let's see what we got. 261K. I mean, that's not quite as high as I was hoping for, too. I think we got this. Shit. How much damage is this going to be? 26,000. Yeah, I need Gogeta to KO him here, or at least get an additional attack. I'm done if not. What's up? Oh, yeah, we got it. God damn, that was stressful. But yeah, oh yeah, that was tough, but I was able to beat it with this team. Like I said, heavy reliance on the stunners here. Whis and Vegeta were the MVPs of this team. And yeah, that was tough, but it was also pretty fun. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of had fun with it, so definitely make sure to like the video and sub to the channel. But peace out.